Alright Rovers, real talk. What if the next Wuthering Waves patch suddenly turns into a neon-soaked anime crossover episode? Like, imagine logging in and seeing characters straight out of Cyberpunk vibes just chilling in Solaris 3. Yeah, version 3.4 might actually be that kind of chaos, and honestly, it sounds like the kind of update that makes people hoard pulls like snacks before a movie marathon. And hey, before we dive into this wild rumor train, if you enjoy staying ahead of the hype and don't want to miss future updates like this, make sure to subscribe so you don't get left behind when the next big leak drops. Ever logged into your WuWa account right after a massive update only to get hit with the device storage full nightmare? And if you've played Wuthering Waves on PC, you already know it looks way better there than on mobile. A lot of people use cloud gaming services, but most of them aren't free. That's why I've been using Stardesk. It lets you play the full PC version of your game straight from your phone or tablet in up to 4K at 144 FPS. And the craziest part? Stardesk is completely free. Yep, actually free. It works on iOS, Android, Windows, and even Mac OS. Plus, it supports controllers too. Check the link in the description and download Stardesk on both your phone and computer, then one tap to play games. So here's where things get spicy. According to recent leaks, version 3.4 Phase 1 might introduce the game's very first major crossover. And not just with anything, but with Cyberpunk, Edgerunners. Yep, the neon-drenched, emotionally destructive anime that left half the internet staring at walls after finishing it. The rumor says Lucy and Rebecca could arrive as playable characters. And honestly, the idea of Lucy casually stepping into Solaris 3 feels like one of those crossover moments that sounds fake until it suddenly isn't. Whether you watch the anime or just love that futuristic cyberpunk aesthetic, these two characters would bring a totally different energy to the game. Wuthering Waves hasn't really gone full crossover mode before, so if this actually happens, it could be one of those remember where you were when it dropped kind of updates. Of course, their elements, weapons, and combat styles are still a mystery, but the hype alone is already doing overtime. Then Phase 2 is rumored to shift gears and bring in someone players have been waiting for. Lucilla, the purple-haired headmistress of Startorch Academy. And let's be honest, the moment you hear mysterious academy headmistress with purple hair, you already know fans are going to go wild. She's expected to be a Glacio Sub-DPS, which is amazing news if you're one of those players building ice teams like you're assembling the Avengers. What makes her even more interesting is the speculation around her mechanics. That elegant hat she wears? It might not just be fashion, it could actually act as a sound-based sensor that transforms into her weapon during combat. That's the kind of anime logic that makes zero sense in real life, but looks incredibly cool in a fight scene. On top of that, she might introduce a new combat effect called Frost Buildup, and there's talk that she could be designed to perfectly support a future Sentry-type Glacio Main DPS. Basically, she might not just look cool, she could become a super valuable team member for future strategies. Now, before everyone starts panic-saving every single pull they have, remember, this is still leak territory, meaning things can change before the official reveal. But even as rumors, version 3.4 already sounds stacked like a crossover episode nobody saw coming. Between the possibility of neon punk chaos with Lucy and Rebecca and the stylish debut of Lucilla, this patch could easily become one of the most memorable moments in Wuthering Waves history. And honestly, the idea of running around Solaris 3 with characters straight out of a cyberpunk anime while freezing enemies with fancy academy headmistresses, that's peak gamer energy right there. Anyway, if you're already planning to save your pulls or just want more updates explained without the boring lecture vibes, make sure to subscribe and stick around. More leaks, more chaos, and probably more wallet-threatening banners are definitely on the way.